According to the report, 11% of bridges in North Dakota are in poor condition. The DOT says due to the weight of agricultural equipment and other trucking commodities, it's wearing down on the roads and bridges across the state. Every road and bridge in the state is given a life expectancy when constructed.
If you design a road for a 20-year design life, and if there's more traffic than you anticipated, or if the weights of the trucks are a little more than you anticipated, then that shortens the lifespan of the 20 years.
Of the 5,000 bridges in the state, 1,800 of them are part of the state system. The remaining are owned by cities and counties. If bridges cannot be fixed right away, other adjustments are made.
The owner will lower the weight limit on that bridge. And then over time, they continually lower that weight limit until it reaches a point where, the bridge really isn't functioning. And then a decision needs to be made, closing the bridge, removing the bridge, or replacing the bridge.
Which affects the use of these roads. With less motorists on the roadway, funding for projects from the gas tax is taking a hit.
The lower traffic numbers that we're seeing out there, that is a reflection of the monies that do come in for transportation.
But many of the projects around the state are funded by the $300 million in federal aid North Dakota receives every year.
Well, this is sobering news tonight. Arizona has the highest fatality rate on U.S. interstates. That's according to a report from TRIP. That's a transportation research nonprofit.
Yeah, ADOT was quick to say that unwanted ranking isn't because of the highways themselves, it's because of all of our drivers.
Our interstates are also getting more use.
The amount of travel on the interstates far outpaces the amount of capacity that's been added.
Travel on them has gone up 15% in Arizona since 2000. That's why TRIP is urging Congress to start throwing money at the entire interstate system nationwide, which is now 64 years old.
It's also very critical that the new program provide adequate flexibility to state and local governments so that they can make the investments that are the best suited for their transportation needs.
A new report out tonight examines Maryland's highway system as it faces mounting congestion and deteriorating conditions. WJZ is live right now. Annie Rose Ramos has more. Annie Rose.
Rick, this report says that Maryland's highway system is one of the worst in the country, and the drivers we spoke to today agree. Harold Henderson drives his truck through Maryland every few weeks.
Roads are rough and it's vibrating.
Telling WJZ the highways are so bad they make his truck's screws fall out.
They're just more potholes, it seems like.
A new report from TRIP, the National Transportation Research nonprofit on the condition of America's highways, finds Maryland's are among the worst in the country.
Among the most congested in the nation.
The report examines 480 miles of the state's highways.
The interstate highway system remains the workhorse of the state's transportation system.
Causing the bad rating, traffic, poor pavement conditions, and the sheer volume of drivers on the road.
Maryland does have real congestion and mobility challenges.
Another issue, over half of Maryland's bridges are over 50 years old.
Going routine maintenance is not going to be adequate.
But with COVID-19,
travel is way down. That has an impact on our budget.
Maryland's Department of Transportation hopes the federal government will help financially. Otherwise, they warn,
we could have lane miles of pavement in poor condition.
Knowing all too well,
we have a lot of people in Baltimore that really depend on our system.